We are in London today. We're going to go for a walk and visit all 8 countries that are in the World Cup semi-finals without actually leaving London.
It's the quarter-final, by the way.
Is it? Okay, so it's the quarter-final, not the semi-final. I don't know football, he does. We're going to go visit their embassies. Now, obviously, there's not an English embassy in London, so we're starting at Buckingham Palace. Again, British, not really English, but the best I could do. So, England have Norway next.
Yeah.
We see their embassy, I think, second.
Right.
What do you think our chances in this World Cup are with Norway and then whoever's after that?
Well, if we beat Norway, we've got Argentina or Switzerland, I think. So it will be hard, but England have just got to close down the main man, Haaland, and then...
Yeah, because Haaland is like the poster boy, the sort of favourite player from this whole tournament.
I think, yeah, he's just a danger man. He's like a machine. He just scores goals. So I think if we close him down and get Bellingham on the ball.
So they just need to all basically mob him and stop him scoring.
Yeah, actually. And then we just score the goals.
Yeah, I don't think it quite works like that, unfortunately, does it?
No, unfortunately not.
We have to see. Right, we're going to turn right up here and head for Morocco. Morocco, are they a well-known footballing country?
Yeah, I'd say they're probably one of the best in Africa. It's either them or Nigeria. So, yeah.
I'm not familiar with the AFCON.
Yeah, they're
not
pretty
familiar
good.
with the Premier League either, are they?
Oh, there it is. I see it. One thing about Morocco is, if you know football, they've got some big names in that team, but not as good as other nations. Let's put it that way.
What big names?
They've got people like Ashraf Hakimi, plays for PSG, he's won the Champions League twice. Chadi Riyad.
PSG as in Eindhoven or Paris?
Well, the one in Eindhoven is PSV.
Oh, okay.
PSG is Paris. They've got Chadi Riyad from Crystal Palace. They've got a few other good names though.
So they've walked from Buckingham Palace all the way to Morocco. With a delightfully dilapidated and empty building next door. And on we go. Norway next.
The Vikings.
The Vikings, yes, with their rowing.
Yes.
I did wonder if they'd let them do that at Wimbledon, if a Norwegian wins Wimbledon, but it's not really a Wimbledon sort of thing to do, is it?
No, they're
I'm not sure they'd let them bring a drum in. There's a slightly confusing thing with embassies and these sorts of properties in London, that most countries have 2, if not 3 different buildings. They have an embassy, which is sort of the official one. That's the one that the police here can't go into without permission. So why Edward Snowden ended up in one for protection, that sort of thing. There's then the consulate services, which is where locals of that country go if they need help, if they need passports, if you need a visa for that country. And then sometimes you also get the official residence of the ambassador as well, and that's another building, so it gets a bit confusing trying to find them.
I think that's Belgium up ahead.
Yes, weirdly, because of the way it's hung, it looks a little bit like Germany.
It does.
Because they're the 90-degree rotation to each other, I think. Belgium were they one of the ones in the round of 16?
They played the USA, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. In which
Did they go through? Yeah, they've got Spain on Friday.
So this might be this thing then, where I don't think this is the embassy. We'll have a look when we get to it. You can tell when you're near a diplomatic building because of these crossed out car parking spaces, which are diplomatic cars only. This does say it's the Belgian embassy, so maybe I've got it the wrong way around. Oh no, here we go, look. Belgian residents, no information available to the public at this address. Belgian embassy offices at 17 Grosvenor Crescent. So this is the ambassador's residence, not the office. That's his house. We want to be going this way.
There's Serbia up ahead.
Which one's that? The white and red
The
one?
one at the back.
Okay.
The one white and red, I think, is Bahrain.
I'm no good at flags. You can also tell you're in embassy town by the sheer number of cameras attached to the fronts of buildings. So we're going to ignore that one for a sec. We're not doing that one just yet. But just around this corner. Oh, okay. This, oh, there we go. They've taken the flag down as part of the works.
This is
But
the
there's the coat of arms, the Norwegian.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Royal Norwegian Embassy in London. On Street View, it was all covered in scaffolding, but still had the flag up. Now it's not quite all covered in scaffolding, but the flag has been taken down, presumably to have the flagpole replaced. There you go. And it's ever such a long walk to the next embassy, which is Spain over here.
Spain, I would say, are one of the favourites to win this tournament.
Do you think?
Either them or France, yeah.
Spain or France? When do they play? Are they up against each other in the
If they
quarters
both
or
win their
not?
quarterfinals, then they'll play each other in the semis, yes.
Okay. It's a very shiny one. Right, we're going back into Belgrave Square because a vast chunk of the embassies in London are on this square.
Now that is a lot of flags.
Yes, exactly. A lot of embassies on one
But a lot of
row.
them, if not all of them, aren't in this competition anymore.
Yes. All of them all of them along here, I think.
Yep. It's got Germany and Portugal who are on here, but they've been knocked out.
Speaking of embassies and consulates, in year 6, a long time ago now, when I did my World Challenge, we were supposed to go to Nepal, but because of the violence that started there, we didn't. We went to Kyrgyzstan, not Kurdistan. And the British consulate in Kyrgyzstan was a greasy spoon cafe called Fat Boys. So that's where you went if you had any issues in Kyrgyzstan. So having had the Belgian residents, now we have the Belgian embassy. So the observant along, you may have noticed the Argentinian flag there, which I didn't mention, because again, this is the Argentinian residence. Now, I was hoping Colombia would beat Switzerland, because the Colombian residence is just a couple of roads over that way, and the Swiss residence is like 2 miles over that way. So I could have got away with the Argentinian residence and the Colombian embassy for a shorter walk if they'd won, but they didn't. So we're going up to Switzerland anyway, and the Colombian embassy is on the way up to the Swiss embassy. So we'll go and do it properly. UAE. Do the colours match? Sort of. I thought I saw one back there where the flowers match the flag, but actually they match the flag of the next door embassy. I think the Victorians loved doing crescents and then putting a garden in the middle, because you don't get a garden at the back of the houses. So then you all sort of share the garden in the middle of the crescent. So some of them look like parks aren't, they're private gardens.
Fair enough.
Left Belgravia and entered Knightsbridge. We're heading for the French embassy next, and we seem to enter a bit of a chic-y, fashion-y type district, which tracks. I mean, there is House of Scotland over there, which isn't quite the same thing, but...
Ooh, that's a nice car. Lamborghini Urus.
So this, I think, behind this bus, this is the French embassy here, I think. Plenty of ambassadorial parking spaces. There's their plaque. They've got a carved thing. So you think France are pretty good odds for winning?
Yeah, they do. I think they have got probably one of the best attacks in the world at the moment, with current Ballon d'Or winner Dembele and Elise and Doué. But I think also the way they've been playing this tournament, they've played some big teams and they've beaten.
Yeah.
But I think England also have good chances, but they're not as good as Spain and France, I think. Oh, river.
Boating pond, I think.
Oh, it's one of those pedalo boat ponds.
Well, we've done 6 embassies so far, and we've just passed halfway on the walk. I blame Switzerland for being so far away, but this way. I think I see where we're going, just up there. Hello. No, I don't think I do see it just there. I think that's a different flag. Oh yeah, I think that's Greece. It was blue and white. I got excited. Tiny TARDIS. I don't know if that's one of those private gardens or a park. This crossing seems to cross to a forest of bikes.
Obstacle course.
Yeah, just a bit.
I see it.
Hey!
Argentina do have probably what people would say are the GOAT of football, Lionel Messi,
Yes.
who did score yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think of Argentina as a big name in football, but as you say, they have Messi, so it's...
Yeah, I mean, he scored yesterday, they were 2-0 down, and he saved them with an assist and goal, so he's still doing things with Ronaldo. I think he is past his best.
Oh, and the Bee Gees stayed here. Next to the Argentinian embassy. It's really hard to read. We found the crowds. Marble arch, our own little arch made of marble in the middle of a crazy roundabout. Not quite as big as France's. Ooh, this is nice. Complete shade.
Ah, I see the last one.
And we finally got to the end, although not quite. Because this isn't actually the embassy, this is the residence. The embassy is a touch more of a walk away. The embassy is here, but it's just an ugly office building. It's just an office building, but then I suppose really all an embassy is an office building. It's just that some of them happen to be office buildings in very nice expensive houses in Belgravia.
This one isn't as inviting as your typical embassy.
No, we'll wander back up here and have a better look at the residence because that's nicer.
Switzerland are one of those ones in football where they get underestimated, because if you look at the other teams that have got this far in the tournament, they've got bigger, more well-known players. But
yeah.
With Switzerland, a lot of the players play together in the same league, so they have the chemistry to play together.
Okay.
And that's why they go so much further than other teams. Not because they have better players, because they have better chemistry with the team themselves.
So presumably there is a Swiss football league that they're in.
Yeah.
They're just not a big name internationally.
Yeah.
But it turns out they're good enough to have at least beaten everyone they've played so far, including Colombia. But they don't really put Colombia as a big football team.
No, but a few of them play in the Premier League, like
Oh, okay.
Luis Diaz and Lerma Munoz. So there are some big
Fair
names
enough.
in there for them.
Well, we found one of these private gardens to finish up filming outside. So we can't go in. But there you go. 8 different countries without leaving London. All in the World Cup. Any final predictions?
Only that France will win it, I think.
Fair enough. We shall see in the next week, maybe?
Yeah, I think 6 days left.
6 days. There you go. So thank you for joining us for that walk. I hope you enjoyed it. See you again next time. I just spotted the cute doggy. Hello, doggy.
Oh, yeah.